Caesar offered him everything: wealth beyond measure, political power, complete forgiveness. All he had to do was bend. He refused. His name was Cato the Younger, and in a Rome where every man had a price, he was the one man nobody could buy. Julius Caesar, the most powerful man in the world, once said, "Cato is the only man I fear, not because he is strong, because he cannot be corrupted." Iron principle number 1. Your principles are not for sale. Most people have a price, a number that makes them compromise, a moment where they bend. Cato never found his, and that made him more powerful than any man with gold. In business, in wealth, in life, the moment you compromise your principles for money, you don't gain power. You lose it, because the man who can be bought is never truly free. Iron principle number 2. Real power is the ability to say no. Anyone can say yes. Yes to comfort. Yes to compromise. Yes to the easy path. But the man who can look power in the face and say no, that man controls everything. When Caesar crossed the Rubicon, every senator in Rome panicked. They switched sides. They made deals. They protected themselves. Every senator, except one. Cato stood still and said no. Iron principle number 3. The man who fears nothing cannot be controlled by anything. Cato feared neither poverty, nor exile, nor death. And because he feared nothing, Caesar, with all his armies, could not touch him. This is the iron financial truth. The investor who fears losing money makes the worst decisions. The businessman who fears failure never takes the right risks. The employee who fears being fired is controlled by his employer forever. Fear is the chain. Remove it, and you become unstoppable. When Caesar finally won the civil war, Cato retreated to a small city in Africa. He gathered the remaining free Romans. He organized their defense. He refused every offer of mercy. And when the end came, he sat down, read his philosophy one last time, and chose death over surrender. His last words were from Plato. No evil can happen to a good man, neither in life nor in death. He died free. While Caesar, who had everything, was assassinated months later by the men he trusted most. The man who compromised everything to gain everything lost everything. The man who refused to compromise is remembered forever. This is the iron paradox of power. Empires crumble, fortunes vanish, power shifts. But the man whose principles never bent outlasts them all, not in body, in legacy. And legacy is the only wealth that truly compounds forever. The iron lessons of Cato. Your principles are not for sale. The ability to say no is true power. Fear nothing, and nothing can control you. Most people will trade their principles for comfort, for money, for approval, for safety. Don't. Cato had no army, no fortune, no political power, but he had something Caesar never could take: iron principles. And 2,000 years later, we still say his name. This is Iron Ledger. Subscribe. Build like iron.